Hey there and welcome. If you've ever felt like marketing is this super complex, kind of mysterious world, well, you're in the right place. In this explainer, we're going to break the whole thing down, from the big ideas at the start all the way to the numbers that actually move the needle. Okay, let's just dive right in.
So let's kick things off with a big one. This is a question a ton of people have, and it really gets to the heart of a huge misunderstanding. Is marketing just a fancier word for advertising? Are they basically the same thing? The short answer, not even close. And honestly, understanding why is the very first step to really getting marketing.
Think of it this way. It's a perfect analogy. Imagine marketing is the entire game plan for a championship football team, right? It covers everything: scouting players, the daily training, the overall strategy, all of it, designed for one goal: to win. Now, advertising, in that game plan, advertising is just one single high-impact play. It's the Hail Mary pass. It's powerful, it's what everyone sees, but it's only one tiny part of that much, much bigger strategy.
Okay, so to build that winning game plan, you've got to have a rock-solid foundation. And in marketing, that foundation is built on 4 key pillars that have, believe me, stood the test of time. This framework is called the 4 Ps, and it's been the bedrock of marketing for decades for a really good reason. It's a simple but super powerful way to make sure you've covered all your bases. The first P is product. And the way we think about this is totally shifted. It's not about just listing off a bunch of features and specs anymore. Today, the focus is all on the customer. The really important questions are, what problem are you solving for them? What need are you filling? It's all about framing the product not by what it is, but by what it does for the person who's buying it. Next up, the second P, which is place. This is all about access, convenience. How do you get your product into your customers' hands? The whole goal is to make it as easy and seamless as possible for them to find you and buy from you. And today, place can be anywhere: a real brick-and-mortar store, an app on your phone, a little shop on Instagram, or a giant e-commerce website. The easier you make it, the better. The third P is price, and I gotta say, this might be one of the trickiest, most strategic decisions in all of marketing. It's such a delicate balancing act. Of course, you have to cover your costs and make a profit. You have to know what your competitors are doing. But the most important piece of the puzzle is the customer's perceived value. What do they think it's worth? Sometimes, a higher price can actually signal higher quality, positioning you as a premium brand. It's a really powerful lever. And that brings us to the final P. Promotion. And this is where advertising gets to step into the spotlight. Promotion is basically all the stuff you do to tell people about your product and its benefits. We're talking advertising, PR, social media campaigns, you name it, everything you do to get the word out. So while it's obviously super important, it's crucial to remember promotion is just one part of this 4-part foundation. All right, so our foundation is set. Now it's time to actually build something on top of it. And you just can't get where you're going without a clear roadmap. In marketing, that roadmap is your marketing plan. This is what turns all those great ideas into actual concrete steps. Honestly, without one, you're not really marketing. You're just guessing.
A good marketing plan follows a really logical flow, and it's a living thing, not something you write and just forget about. First up, you analyze your current situation. This is where you take a good, hard look in the mirror. Sometimes it's called a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Next, you analyze the competition. Who are you up against? What are they doing right? Where are they missing the mark? This isn't about copying them. It's about finding gaps you can own. Step 3 is defining your objectives, and be specific. Don't just say increase sales, say increase online sales by 15% in the next 3 months. Use SMART goals. Then step 4, implement your strategies. This is the how. You decide what tools you're going to use: an ad campaign, a new blog, whatever it is. And finally, number 5, monitor and optimize. This is what separates the good from the great. You're constantly looking at the data, seeing what's working, and tweaking your approach. It's a constant feedback loop.
So now that we have the blueprint, we need the right tools to actually build this thing. And in the world we live in today, that means having a really powerful digital marketing arsenal. The internet has totally changed the game, giving us this incredible range of ways to execute our plan with amazing precision.
And wow, what a toolkit it is. This is just a tiny sample. You've got content marketing, which is about creating valuable stuff, blog posts, videos, guides that helps people and attracts them to you naturally. Then there's search engine marketing, or SEM, which is all about showing up on Google when someone is looking for exactly what you offer. You've got social media ads on places like Instagram and TikTok, which let you target people with incredible accuracy. And of course, good old email marketing is still one of the most powerful tools out there. It's a direct line to your biggest fans.
I really want to pause on this quote because it just nails what modern marketing is all about. It's not about interrupting people anymore. It's about providing real, genuine value. Think about a brand like the Home Depot. They have this huge library of DIY videos and guides. They aren't just trying to sell you a hammer, they're literally teaching you how to build a deck. By doing that, they become this trusted expert, so when you're ready to build, of course you're going to buy your stuff from them. That's the power of building authority.
Okay, so you have your plan, you have your tools, your campaigns are running. But how do you know if you're actually winning the game? That's where the scorecard comes in. Because great marketing isn't just about being busy. It's about getting real, measurable results that are tied directly to your goals.
The way we keep score is with KPIs, which stands for Key Performance Indicators. And that word key is the most important one. A KPI isn't just any old number you can track. It's a very specific metric that you've picked because it directly tells you if you're hitting one of your main objectives. If your goal is awareness, your KPI might be how many people you reach on social media. If your goal is sales, your KPI is probably your website's conversion rate. They're like the vital signs of your marketing's health.
So let's make this really tangible. One of the biggest KPIs for any business is return on investment, or ROI. Simple, right? You put money in, how much money do you get back out? It's the ultimate measure of whether what you're doing works. So what would you think is a great ROI? Getting $2 back for every dollar you spend? 5? 10? What about $40? That's right. Some studies have shown that for every single dollar you put into a well-run email marketing campaign, you can potentially get a return of $40. This one number shows exactly why measurement is so important. Without that data, email just feels like another task. With that data, you see it for what it truly is, an absolute engine for growth.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this final thought. It's not enough for your marketing to just be running. The real magic, the real success happens when your marketing starts to learn. Are you using the data from your KPIs to get smarter? Are you tweaking your ads, improving your content, and refining your whole strategy based on what's happening in the real world? Because in the end, great marketing isn't some fixed destination you arrive at. It's a continuous cycle of planning, doing, measuring, and learning.